Sorry about that. There was a lot of noise here. I was like, let's change game now that I cannot talk. So, how many games we played today so far? I think this is the 4th game. Also got a key from Keymailer. Let me check if it's the... No, it's the 4th game we played today. Nice. Wonder if we can use my controller. This whole time it was on. Why didn't it turn off by itself? No, I cannot use the controller. Well, at least it's not moving anything. Okay, of this game I know nothing. The key was offered to me. I didn't choose it. Pacas, ole pacas, ya te despertaste, te quise de la cama. ¿Te picaron los piojos? Hable bien, ¿cómo que hable bien? Pacas escribe loot. L-O-O-T. Así. Con letra mayúscula la L. L mayúscula. ¿Estás en tu rancho bonito? Ah, qué bonito. Oh, acabo de acordar que no he cambiado el audio. Una vez fui a un rancho, hicieron como carne asada, pero en lugar de carne asada es elote asado. There you go. Escribe loot. Pacas, escribe loot. Pacas. Escribe loot. Así como lo puse yo. Escribas loot. Entrance area. Oh, nomás en 5. 5, 6. Ah, no, never mind. Oh, wow. There it is. Nora arrives in Lee Town to claim the house she inherits from her late grandmother. Oh, start. Granny's house is much smaller than I remember. The last time I visited was 8 years ago, when I was 14. So, what, 24? No. 22? The building seemed like it was looming over me back then. It's definitely not a small structure, but it's funny how one's perspective changes with age. I can't believe 8 years have already passed since last time I saw Granny. And I can't believe I will never see her again. I should have come to visit Grandma during my holidays, Now it's too late. I miss her loving gaze and her kind smile. My last pendant always reminds me of Granny Danika's happy expression. She gave me this piece of jewelry when I left to study magic at the very cool academy. She said her gift will make sure I never stray from the right path, but Nora falls into deep thought. Her mind wandering back to a month ago when she was attending a lecture on mathematical solutions to casting conjuration magic. Yawn. Could this lesson get any more boring? I don't understand what the teacher is explaining to us, and the person I choose to come to the board to draw the magical circle I just told you about will be... what? Nora! Slowly, reluctantly, Nora makes her way to the front of the classroom. Her hands are clammy, her bottom lip quivering. The teacher gives her the chalk. She draws a crude, shaky circle on the board and does her best to fill it with the right symbols. And then we shall add a square on the right and the left. You understood nothing of what I explained, did you? No. I figured that the bored look on your face meant you must already know about everything I was teaching in class. But it seems you're just as much of a magical failure when it comes to my class as you are in the rest of your courses. How he knows? Keep this up and you won't get promoted to second year. It's not even the first year. I'm trying my best. You're not trying hard enough. ... Now sit down. Penelope, please come forth and draw the magical circle for us properly. Yes, sir. The teacher told me I will fail my first year. 2 weeks later, after our exam period ended, and I received my results, his prediction came true. Yeah, it's a mage. Understanding the material was already difficult for me, and it only got worse after I received a letter from my parents telling me Granny Danica, my beloved family member, has passed away. As soon as I learned that I wouldn't be promoted to my second year at the magical university I had worked tirelessly to attend, I packed my belongings and made my way to Lilytown. Okay. The small town brings back so many memories of the time I spent here as a kid with Granny. There are good memories of a part of my life when things were much easier for me, a time when I loved witchcraft and didn't disappoint people's expectations. The letter I got stated that Granny had left me her house as my inheritance. I needed a change of scenery, and I wanted to see the state of the place as well, so I left right away. Mostly, I just needed to get away from Pericule Academy, with its hard, rigorous curriculum on witchcraft, which I had failed to comprehend. Am I even cut to be a witch? I needed some time to think about my path in life. Staying at Granny's place like when I was a kid seemed like the perfect opportunity to gain some perspective. I just wish I had visited Granny more often during the years I lived in the capital, studying to first get into the academy, and then as first year after I passed the entrance exams on my second try. I became so focused on succeeding at being a certified witch that I eventually forgot about my family. My head is full of such grim thoughts. Alright, enough moping around. Nora walks toward the front door. Nora meets the spirit of the house, who presents a challenge to her, finding Granny's most precious item. Oh, wait, this one. Where did I put the keys to the house? My parents sent them to me with a letter about Granny's passing. She rummages through the bag on her hip, filling with all the items she brought with her. The keys jiggle. Oh, here they are. The key shall open the front door. Nora steps closer to the door and puts the key into the lock. But which one of them? There's 2 front doors. Whoa! Her vision shakes, or is the tremor passing through the ground and the building? The key becomes scorching hot. Not wanting to get burned, Nora let go of it and takes a step back. What's going on? An aura of blue light surrounds the whole house. The smell of incense burns in the air. Magic, powerful magic, and the energy isn't coming from Nora. With a loud whoosh, a semi-transparent figure made of pure light appears in front of Nora, blocking her path to the door. The apparition takes the form of a beautiful woman, with her features, but her features are scrunched in angry frown, and her eyes glow with fury as she looks Nora up and down. What are you? What do you mean what? It's a ghost. You don't know? I thought the Periculia Academy would have told you at least that much about magical creatures, Nora. I'm a spirit, a domestic spirit in fact, the spirit of Danika's house. What? But the last time I was here, Granny didn't have resident domestic spirit. You haven't been to Lilytown in 8 years. That's a long time. Situations change. A pang of guilt goes through Nora's heart. She had indeed neglected Granny Danica while chasing after her dream of becoming a certified witch. She knows now that she should have visited more often, but she also knows it's too late for regret. That all hurts. How many times are you going to repeat this? It's like the 4th time. Especially when someone else points out the situation to her so bluntly. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter if you're sorry or not. You haven't visited Grandma in 8 years and now you come here thinking you can become the new owner of her house? I won't let this stand. I'm the spirit of this house and you won't become its rightful successor without my approval. You can't be serious. I'm Granny's only grandchild. Who else will inherit her house? The parents? I'd rather the house stands empty than to have someone worthy reside here. It's not up to you to decide. Granny gave me her house as my inheritance, but Danica also told me to only let you live here if I deemed you worthy, and right now you haven't proved yourself to me. You failed your studies in the capital. You are not a full-fledged witch. I thought she was only in the 1st year. If you gain ownership of Danica's huge library of magical tomes, her pantry of magical potions and safes are her workshop with her magical cauldron, I can't help but sense a disaster in the making. I'm not a magical failure. You don't sound like you believe your own words. But I'm not merciless. I will let you become the rightful owner of Danica's house if you can find and bring me Danica's most prized possession. Seek out the item that was most important to your late grandmother and present it to me. Only then I will let you live in her house in peace. Okay, that sounds like a good deal. Does she know what it is? I bet it's a picture of her, though. I will let you inside the house so you can conduct your search, but don't expect to find what you're looking for easily. I'll be watching your struggles. With another whoosh of magical energy, the spirit of the house disappears, and the building stops glowing. What have I gotten myself into? Find Granny Danica's most prized possession? It's not gonna be easy. I have no idea what item the spirit is talking about. Then how is that fair? I have no choice except to try and find it. I don't want to give up and let Granny's house stand neglected without an owner. The spirit gave me this task to see what I'm made of. With renewed determination, Nora grabs hold of the house key once again It's no longer burning, and it opens the door to Granny's house easily. Nora looks through the items in the entrance hall of Granny's house. Oh yeah, I remember this. No, I did ask for this one. I remember this picture. Nora enters the house and takes a good look around the entrance. Huh? Did Granny renovate her house in the last 8 years? It looks completely different than I remember. Well, it's been a long time. Of course she changed the way the house looks. Haha, what did I expect? That everything will be the way I remember from my childhood? Stupid Nora. I should start looking through the items in this room. The sooner I find Granny's most prized possession, the sooner I'm done with the Spirit's challenge, so I can have some peace. Who is pinging me and why are you pinging me? Hola Ram, ¿cómo estás? Buenos días, diría. Escribe L-O-O-T con letra mayúscula L. Así. Sin la flecha. No me hagas que son esas horas de aprender. No.
As Mr. Remy approached the treasure chest, a flicker of hope danced in his eyes. He rolled the D100, the die spinning like a whirlwind of destiny. But fate had other plans, landing on a mere 6. In a surreal twist, the chest erupted in a burst of confetti, showering him with paper butterflies that swirled around him. They fluttered away, leaving Mr. Remy awash in the bittersweet taste of near miss, while the treasure glimmered just out of reach. The chest clicked shut with a finality that echoed through the cave, sealing his fate for now.
Ya, la idea es que tenemos un montón de juegos. Tenemos un montón de juegos. ¿Cómo que? ¿Nada? Se me hace bien. El caso es que si sacas un 100, puedes agarrar un jueguito. La idea original, que a lo mejor implemento durante el fin de semana, es que Whispering va a elegir qué juego te vas a ganar. Pero por ahorita, como no lo terminé de programar, nada más puedes tirar el número, sacar un número, tratar de sacar un 100 y puedes intentarlo una vez cada media hora. O sea que en media hora, si quieres, nomás llegas y escribes root hasta que de rato saques un 100. Ya, bueno. Kim sacó un 100, pero en otra cosa, en el de aventar un beso. Sí. Y aparte, estoy agregándole 1 por cada intento. Entonces, aunque, por ejemplo, hace rato alguien sacó un 97, pero como ya lo había intentado 4 veces, pues 97 más 4 quedó en 101. ¿Ya? Me parece justo. Lo único que sí es que necesito que Whispering elija el juego para darle más probabilidad a los juegos que tengo repetidos. Que tengo un montón de juegos repetidos y nadie está agarrando. Bueno, también es que tampoco los regalo, ¿verdad? Pero, por ejemplo, cuando me toca un juego bueno, acá por ejemplo el Necrodancer, luego alguien lo agarra. Y se quedan los demás, los otros juegos repetidos ahí todavía abandonados. Entonces, le voy a agregar la probabilidad de que salga un juego repetido. Y pues para eso programo a Whispering que lo elija. Está bonita la idea, a ver si así despachas la bodega. Sí. Y así no tengo que estar aquí. Se me olvidó otra vez. o cambiando de juego y todo eso. No, nomás lleguen, escriben loot y pues les sale un juego, les sale y si no, pues regresan en media hora, ¿verdad? O 1 hora, o 2 horas, no importa. Igual yo streameo bien largo, yo hago streams largos. Chance, se van a dormir, regresan y escriben loot otra vez. ¿Verdad que sí? ¿Verdad que sí? Ah, mira. Estás en la computadora. Ya es que le puedes picar a la pantalla para poner manchitas en la pantalla. Entonces, si quieres participar es de encontrar objetos escondidos. Hablando de... Me dio risa como nomás me llegó la notificación de que aprendiste a las 6 de la mañana. ¿Ahorita? ¿Te acaba de llegar nomás ahorita? Ah. Si quieres ayudarme, le picas a la pantalla y me ayudas a encontrar los objetos. Si quieres. Si no, entonces pues no. ¿Verdad? Pues, ¿qué se le va a hacer? Pues no. ¿Estás despierto? ¿A las 6 de la mañana? Mejor hago el stream yo. ¿Quieres entrar al Discord? También se vale. Nada, con unos amigos. Además, un random tocó el timbre de mi casa. ¡Ay, qué miedo! ¿Qué quería el random? ¿Qué le pasa? No veo esta estrella por ningún lado. Bueno, que está aquí detrás. No. Te dormiste a las 5. Artifox! Hi Artifox, how you doing? Good morning. Artifox, type loot. Capital L-O-O-T. Like this. Without the arrow. No supimos, nomás vi en mis cámaras cómo tocó también la casa del enfrente. Ah, qué raro. Oh, it moved. Oh yeah, this. Well, doesn't help a lot. Gonna find this one. Oh. I cannot find the star. I don't see it anywhere. Mira la carpet. encuentro la estrella. ¿Dónde está esa estrella? No la veo por ningún lado. What? Where's the star? I don't see it. I don't see it. What? How? I look through the items she found in the entrance. You don't even see it. How was it there? Pero no la encontraba, nada que ver, estaba detrás, ¿cómo? None of these items look like they could have any kind of significance to Granny. I'd better try another room. Search continues in Granny's kitchen. Now comes into the kitchen, her gaze wandering from the table to the counters. It feels like time has stopped here. Granny just went away, leaving these items on the table and the counters untouched. But wow, she renovated the kitchen as well? She was always fond of her old counters. Not that the new ones are ugly, it's just strange. Time to look through the kitchen. Nora holds a simple candle in her hand, turning it left and right like the kid houses the answers to the universe. It's just a candle, but I remember how Granny always liked candles. She loved burning one in the evening. She always said the scent relaxed her. But I don't think this item is the one that the spirit wanted me to find. Candles were important to Granny, but they can't be Granny's most prized possessions. I wonder where Granny's favorite cup is. I didn't find it in here. And then the living room. Nora walks into the living room next. She looks around the place with a deep frown. This room doesn't look the way it did in my childhood either. My parents never told me Grandma renovated the whole house, even though they gave me updates on what was going on in Granny's life. It's strange she never mentioned having full-scale renovation of her beloved home. You'd think that event will be significant enough to share with your family. Let's take a look and see what I can find here. Eggs in the living room? Okay. Where is the leaf? Here. Granny's old sleeper. It's so worn. Granny just really have been attached to this item. She probably wore this slipper for a long time. Granny was really attached to some items, but the slipper can be her most prized possession. That's it! Return third chapter index. So it was just a demo. I thought it was the full game. Me. Oh, that was the demo. It was easy. Way too easy. Except, I don't know why the star was invisible. Otherwise, it's fine. I like the art style. It's kinda like storybook art style. I don't know what happened to this handle. Is she picking the book with the pinky finger? What's going on? Anyways, I guess we move on to another game.